Hello and welcome to the Acme Graphics demo of our new quote form. This is just to give you guys a heads up of what to expect when we release the new quote form, give you a chance to see what's coming. If there's any queries or concerns, you can raise them with me before we go live, but I'm pretty sure this should all be pretty straightforward. Okay. So on the first pages, everything roughly stays the same. We did add print method so that we can select a different print method if need be. If your profile only has one print method, this will be pre-selected. Now, onto this form, you'll see quite a few changes. So first off, I have all of our customizable fields enabled on my form. So for some of our customers, they don't show barcode, they don't show a form of a unique code or tracking number, they don't ask eye marks. So these are individual queries that we set per customer. So if you see queries here that you're not used to seeing, don't worry, they won't be on the new form. They'll just be, I have everything enabled on mine just to give you a broad spectrum of what's happening. So the main changes now is the customizable options at the top. You can either now quote on plates or for proofs. Let's start this demonstration just on plates. The two options underneath this is, would you like to make slugs or crop plates? So this is like bag jobs and customers in that print that sort of material that they don't have a repeat plate. They have a plate that's basically cut to size, and then they will put that on the press as is. This is for that sort of printing. Stepping your file, previous quote form we asked, is it a flat size quote or a stepped size quote? This is basically that. It's just, would you like to apply stepping or would you like to just provide a flat size for your quote? So I'm going to leave this all on for now. Let's give you a demonstration quickly on slugs. So how variants work is, if this job has got two variants, we'll put two in here, and we can say the first one is apple. It has three colors. It'll be cyan, magenta, and yellow. Then we can say there's a grape variant. That's only going to be a single plate, so one, and it's a black overprint, so it's black. So now you can see that the form has taken that 3 plus that 1 and told you that 4 plates are going to be made for this job. I cannot change this value. It is calculated by the amount of plates being made for each variant. From here, you would just choose your press and plate type as usual. Any fields like this that only have one option are generally either pre-selected, or we'll even hide the field, not show it to you, and select that value. Distortion is another customizable option. Some of our customers always have distortion applied, others have never have a distortion applied. Then some of them have it to be asked on the form like this. So if you don't see the distortion query, it's just because you probably have requested us to always apply or never apply. But there is an option to add it to the form so that you can set it per job. So we'll just say to apply distortion. We want to go left to right. We will select our bearers. For this job, I do not need an eye mark. Okay, so now we get to the stepping. This all works the exact same. You will see now that there's a apply stagger option. So if your job is to be stagger stepped, we can select this on. You'll select whether you want to stagger rows or columns, the stagger amount, and what to repeat the stagger afterwards. Sorry, let me rather put this on rows so it's a little bit easier. Well, let's do this. Actually, I want to give you a full demonstration. So it's restarting after 2. So 1, 2, restart. 1, 2, restart. So if I were to change this to 3, you would see 1, 2, 3, restart. 1 technically would restart after every one, not applying any stagger. If I wanted each one of them to stagger across, I'd say 4. 2 is the standard, but that just shows you how stagger works. How stagger quote works is it'll take the normal page size of what this used to be, and it'll add the stagger amount, so that because obviously the plate's going to be jutting out that much, it'll add the stagger amount to the quote. After that, we've just got our normal instructions. If you have any specific plates making instructions, or if there's an internal note that you guys want to type down. So if you put down any form of note here, and at some point you duplicate or reorder this job, where this quote will come up, this note will pop up just as a reminder of, hey, this happened last time, you might want to pay attention or remember about this. Any sort of internal note that you guys might want to use. That's how it's done. Okay, so then the last part of this would be slugs. So I'm going to select yes for slugs. You'll see form relatively stays the same. Some guys would like to keep the stepping information on, so even though they're ordering crop plates or slugs, they still need it stepped. So we've left that on for the demo. I'm going to switch it off because as most slugs, it'll just be individual slugs. So for this one, we'll say we have 4 slugs to make. Cyan, which will be 100 by 100. Magenta, which will be 150 by 150. Yellow, which will be 50 by 50. And black, which we'll do 125 by 125, just to be different. Now, how many variants are there? So how this works is, yes, we've got 4 slugs, but are they all making the same label? For demonstration purposes, I'm going to say we've got 2. I'm going to go back to my apple and grape demonstration. So this, I've got 3. And now, because I've selected my slugs here, they're selectable options here. The reason we do this is we don't want to be able to select more inks than we've actually got slugs. So I'm setting this up the exact same way as I did the previous. So cyan, magenta, yellow. And then for the grape, we have 1, and it is the black plate. So you'll see now I can't select any of these other plates because they've been selected here. If I select a number here that's greater than the number of slugs, I'll be told that it's greater than the number of slugs, so it can't be correct. Fix that error goes away. If there's any confusion on this, I know it's quite a big change, so if there's any confusion on this, please give me a call. I'm happy to walk you through it. I'm happy to do a quote or 2 with you guys, just until you find your feet. But that's basically it. Let me just finish this. Okay, so all of this is done. I also want to just demonstrate a new little change that we've done. So I'm going to click finish, and there was a field that we missed. Now, instead of just staying at the bottom, not knowing, when you click finish and there's a field that you miss, it'll automatically shoot to the top where that field is, and you can fix the error and carry on. So that quote is successfully created. You can see as usual, it started on not accepted. All of our standard information is here. It's just now at the bottom we have our slugs data, because this quote was generally done for was demonstrated for slugs. So here's our individual sizes, what they calculate up to, and then what the total square centimeter is for all of the slugs combined. And then there's the normal accept quote, and all of that stays as is. So that's a quick demonstration of our new quote form. I hope you understand this. I hope it makes sense. And if there's any queries, please let me know. Thank you so much.